Hello, welcome to this new episode of Change is Near. This is a continuation from yesterday's episode because even if I have just a handful of viewers right now, most of them I know them, they're either family or friends, and I received some information on yesterday's episode that it was a little bit confusing and scary for some. So I wanted to do this continuation, this expanded explanation of what I see and what I feel that is going to happen in the future. And you see, the future is so important because we have been groomed to believing it has an importance, and time is limited, and you only have this life. That's why the future it's very important. I can certainly relate to that. So the key to everything is the future is you, and believe me, that's a true statement. The real truth and reality is inside you. You have the ability to change your future and humanity's future if you decide to do it. So whatever you think of doing today, and if you look into you, and if you try to find who you are, is going to change the future as I painted it on yesterday's episode. You have all this power inside you to modify reality and to certainly modify your reality. And definitely don't worry about anything I say or whoever else says that they know what's going to happen. No one knows, because the future is dynamic and it changes every second we go on. Okay, so whatever I said yesterday and about the 40% and the 60%, that definitely can change. That might not be accurate, might not be true at all. The truth resides inside you. There's only one truth to you, one important true statement, and it's who you are. That's the most important thing you need to focus about. We are obsessed with this idea that we can control the future and we can modify it in any way. And I believe in most, if humanity had the access to tap into technology to go up and down on time, they would certainly, try to hack around and go back in time but make corrections and then go into the future and see if we can bring future technology into the present and all type of things that you are not supposed to do. The future is only a thing. It really doesn't matter right now. It's the present you need to be focused about, and it's you and always you that you need to focus about. Really, and I'll be repeating this on any amount of episodes I do, is it all starts with you, because if you find who you are, if you understand that what you were conceived to do and what are your directives, and there's only one thing you're asked to, and it's fill yourself with love and throw love everything you go. Become a beacon of love, and that's gonna fix everything. Everything. We're surrounded by love. It's coming from the outer space, from other species, other civilizations that most of them are benevolent and they want us to do better. You see the species and the group of species that control us right now, it was very unfortunate that happened to Earth, but they vibrate low vibration, they vibrate to dark light, and so they're desperate, is the word. Desperate right now, really desperate. They're really trying everything because they do have the ability to travel up and down in time. And when they go up, just a few years from now, they know that humanity won, and there's this beautiful, pristine earth that everyone is on. How's that gonna happen? Is there gonna be a transformation? No, the feeling I'm getting and the information I'm getting is that we're going to be upgraded to be able to go into this beautiful earth. And really, don't be afraid of change, okay? Don't be afraid of change. it's like how a butterfly becomes a butterfly from a caterpillar. It just change. I mean, one is not supposed to be the other, but really it's just a natural process. And once we understand it, we embrace it and say, yeah, it's perfectly normal. I mean, it's the same thing with us. You shouldn't be afraid of change. Change is extremely normal in the universe and through time. But we're accustomed to being the same thing for years and years, and the only thing maybe, and we resist to it, is becoming old and having less energy and more physical and health problems. And you see, that's when we become kind of concerned with the future. And then as you grow older and you're to the normal years that a human being is supposed to live in this reality, 70, 80, 90, whatever, you grow more and more concerned of what's the next step. Okay, that's when usually churches fill up with people. And I remember one person that has already passed into his next chapter. He told me a few years ago, I'm going to church because I really want to be okay with whoever is in charge of my next step. Okay, that again, I'm gonna try to avoid touching religion subjects because they're so complicated to explain how that is not even necessary. What you need to do is embrace change, as this butterfly has accepted. I'm showing in the picture, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. You see? So maybe in a few years you're gonna be able to fly. That's gonna seem so incredible to you, but that's what could happen. How this change could happen, it could be something that you're not supposed to understand through your mind. Okay, so I never implied that we're gonna die, physically die and go somewhere else, and this pristine world is really an outer planet. I kind of got that information. No, I'm sorry if it seemed that way. I don't want to this is not fear mongering or anything like that. The thing is, right now there are two timelines that are splitting and they're coming together, and the powers that be and whoever controls us, they want to do this artificial world that is, in their opinion, similar to taking care of the planet and reducing our footprint in the balance of Earth and universe. It's really just an awful place they're trying to make, all based on technology, but really poor technology. Humans not being really humans, being just artifacts like robots, behaving like zombies, and they trying to sell this, that you're not gonna work and be happy. You're not. I mean, you might not be really working, but you're not gonna be happy. Okay, so whatever you might think you need to do right now, if you allow me to give you one suggestion, is the only important thing is really try to clear your senses, your five senses, and your mind, which is like a sixth sense. Once you do that, you're open. You're open to receiving these messages that will show you that your heart is your most important thing. The heart is a connection to the soul, and then you're gonna find out incredible stuff that you're not gonna even understand, and you shouldn't try to understand. Okay, it's so incredible stuff that really, I mean, don't expect it to pass to the test of the mind and the brain, which is a beautiful piece of your body, and the mind helps a lot to gather knowledge and to understand it. We still use like 10% of the brain. Even if we use 100%, that is nothing compared to the power of the soul and the spirit. I really urge you, wherever you are, in whatever continent you're hearing this, to try to find your own story. You'll be surprised. You can be a young soul, an old soul, an extremely old soul. You could be here since the inception of the universe. There's a story to you, and I'm sure it's wonderful. You have gone through good times, through bad times. You have learned from your mistakes. You have paid your karma debt, and you are here for a reason. And it's an incredible time to be on Earth, because finally humanity is going to take its place. That's going to happen. I mean, I'm 100% sure humanity is going to take its place that it deserves in the universe. Many civilizations want this for us. All rulers keep saying that we're not ready, that we need to be protected, and we need to be fed spoon stuff like they do with us. They say, open your mouth, here it goes, eat it, shut up, don't ask what's there. Thank you, rulers, thank you, but please leave us alone. I'm sorry, we hope you find your way. We really don't hate you, because we're unable to feel hate. We're only able to feel love. So please don't be afraid of change, okay? Don't be afraid of change. Change is very important, to embrace it. There's no start or end to anything on life and in the universe. Everything is a total continuum, okay? Time, distance, again, stuff that if you take the importance out from your brain, you will start noticing how they are less and less and less and less important, okay? One thing I wanted to tell you is everything will be okay, okay? Everything will be okay. Eventually, whatever happens is not the end. It will never be the end. They are really trying to hurt us. They're really trying to make us vibrate low, vibrate in fear and in darkness. But they know they're gonna lose. They don't know better, okay? They are gonna go out with their way that has worked for them for thousands of years. And if you don't think we're at a juncture and this is gonna go on for 100 years, just think if, in the history you know from books or school or whatever, if these things that have happened the last 2, 3, 4 years have happened in humanity, they haven't, okay? They don't worry about covering their tracks anymore. They don't worry about giving explanations anymore. They're really in desperate mode, and they're gonna lose. I'm sorry, they're not gonna win. Humanity is gonna win. That's set in the future, okay? That's a given. We're gonna win. How that's gonna look, when that's gonna happen, I don't know. But I need you to trust yourself. Don't trust me, don't listen to me. Trust yourself. The truth is inside you. You see, everything I'm talking about is inside you. Everything I'm ever gonna talk about is inside you. It's very important for you to understand that you have an incredible power and knowledge and wisdom inside you. You don't even need to read a book anymore if you tap into that, okay? Thank you very much. And I'm gonna post the email now. It's changeisnear@protonmail.com, so you can hit me up there. I'm sorry if I don't respond immediately, or you can use the comments. Again, I'll eventually get to it. And really thank you for watching, and have a very nice day. Thank you.